Hello, hello, hello. Oops. Big stretch. Big stretch. Get comfortable real fast. Alright. Man, what's that guy doing here? What a nerd. We're going to be editing some photos because that is fun. And I get more content out of it than I thought I could. I should probably move my dude. He's been covered up by chat. Maybe I'll just keep him right here. There. What? Supporting. Yes, this is supportive. Because I am boring and I am lame. I see you paid Sally to follow. Oh, I made a new GIF. Not that one. That one's funny, but how do I get to it? I think it's this one. It's a little laggy. That is very laggy. Is that moving? I was doing a lot of files, like different flash drives, and now my is kind of laggy. So I don't know how that's come across. I'll go back to the normal. Yay! So I got a bunch of photos that I downloaded from an older flash drive with a bunch of photos that were never edited. They just kind of piled up over the years. So I got photos from Disney, backpacking, some travel, some construction, some places I shouldn't have gone because it's frowned upon. Yeah, this place was cool. This is where we shot my potato gun, my potato cannon, because the goal was to make a grappling part that could shoot out to get at least to like this rail, and then I'd climb up the ladder. But my potato gun could shoot a potato over the top of this place. Yeah, these places were huge. I think I was about, if I was standing right here, I would be about this tall. Maple is back. What are you working on today? I am working on anything my ADHD tells me to work on. I downloaded a bunch of photos from an older flash drive I had that I kind of filled up in college. So there's a bunch of photos that just kind of was collecting dust. Photos from Disney, travel, a little bit of construction. Yeah, we got a lot. It's like 120 photos. I also have some photos from a concert from last year of a very talented musician called Tessa Violet. If I scroll over far enough. Yeah, that I will be working on. This is the only one that I've really kind of touched up a little bit, which I think looks phenomenal. I used one of the presets that I made. Very cool. Yes, I never thought those photos would ever make its way to Lightroom. But man, these photos from this concert, specifically this one, looks great. I did very little touch up. It was really just a preset I had saved from forever ago. I did reach out to her on Instagram letting her know that I will be working on these. Yeah, fun stuff. Yep, just practice, getting better. I do not know where to start. I think I had a Disney one taken at night I kind of want to work on. I think that would be good practice. I have too many photos now. music too loud? I have a tendency to have it set too loud and I talk really quiet. These are awful photos. That's what happens when you take photos on an old iPhone. I think this was the iPhone 6. I think she did. I think that's the Discord thing I clicked on and joined. My mic could be louder. I don't know how to do that. Is there a way I could click on? Nope, that just mutes it. Is it this button? Primary microphone. I guess I'll just drag this up a little higher. Is that better? Is that peaking? This little slider bar, it was like 9 BD. Filter to your mic, that's just cool. A Yeti? I'm more of a Sasquatch kind of guy. Alright, since these were taken on an old iPhone 6, I don't think detail is going to be my top priority. Very top of the red. Well, I don't talk very loud, so I think I won't have to worry about that all that much. But since these photos were taken on an old iPhone 6, detail's not going to be my main priority. I think I'm just going to make it look like film to kind of cover some of it up. But I'm definitely losing detail up here. So I want to see if Lightroom's smart masking can get the subject right. I'm pretty much only in the green. I'm a green dude. How's that? Is that a little better? Is that loud enough? I sometimes peek in the yellow. There's an edit option on here. Oh, that's too much work. I'll do that later. Cool. Cool beans. Beans are cool. As cool as the beans. Can I add to masks without making like a new mask? I'm so used to like paintbrushes. I know absolutely nothing but audio, other than I make noise, noise gets to you, noise goes into your brain, you hear noise. That's about the extent of it. And the audio waves travel differently through different density of material. Which is why when you're underwater it sounds funny. I don't know how to add to this. Oh, I can add with the brush? Bam. Look at that. Well, good thing I have a Jong tablet, which makes this way easier. I don't think that's doing anything. It kind of is. Don't click on that. Just. It's a little laggy. I'm much good at other art than photos. I should probably write that down on a sticky note, because I most certainly will forget. Back to the mouse. I might need to do a little bit more up here than down here. I don't know if I can do a gradient or if I have to do another mask. I might just have to do another mask. What was I doing? Oh yeah, highlights. A couple weeks ago I was working on like manual setting for what's considered highlights. I don't remember how to do that. I just know how to do like the auto, which I think is shift or is it alt? Is it tab? I don't remember. How do I give out shoutouts? Do I just say something? Well, I'm Beckable Images, and Maple Glades is definitely helping me out because I don't know what I'm doing. Went to art school, but I did not do a lot of photo editing. I did other art. Why is this so laggy today? Yeah, it is definitely laggier than usually when I stream. Maybe if I close this. I don't know. I was doing weird stuff last night, trying to make a YouTuber thingy. What are you doing now? Oh, that's not the photo I was on. I was on this one. There, I'll put that full screen. Alright, Lightroom. Are you gonna cooperate? Why won't you scroll up? Maybe the pen is too close to the tablet. That sometimes affects it. See, I can scroll there, but why can't I scroll over here? Oh, there it goes. Cool. Now it's working. The thing got mad at me for some reason. I was cheating on it with another program. Let's go with brush. I'm going to add another mask to kind of emphasis on the head, the shoulder, and the arm. I think that's where I'm definitely losing most of my detail. Let's get the brush back out. Having a drawing tablet is a lifesaver. I guess I'll go kind of hard on the first part, and then I will definitely feather it. Maybe that's not what I need to do. Maybe it's flow or density. I don't know. A lot of these settings, I'm just kind of, I go one way on the slider, check it out, and then I think that's a little bit better. Alright, let me put the pen back. I might just be kind of screwed. I kind of wish I took a class in college with photo editing. I only took like film photography. Yeah, I think I need less shadow. Less shadow, highlights. I probably should have just started with one of my presets first. That tends to save me some time. Scrolling all the way to victory. So how's everyone's night going so far? Everyone having a fun Saturday? Let's go with magenta. And I'm just gonna try a preset. See what happens if I try a preset while also having masks. I hate this one. I kind of wish I wrote down in a tablet when I shoot film what the subject is to what photo on which film, so I can go back and create a little bit more detailed presets to match the film I'm shooting with. But I don't, so when I look at my old film, I don't know what they were shot on. This one never works. This one naturally has a lower exposure, because when I made it, it was for a different kind of photo that was overexposed. Let's keep going. What is Becca up to? I could probably check. Very nice people. I might just have to come back to this photo when I'm more skilled with editing darker photos. I might have to do that. I'm really just looking forward to those concert photos. But I was kind of waiting to hear back to see if I could tag them in those photos. Most of them are Tessa Violet and her band with her husband and then Mike the drummer. And then I think that same night I took a couple photos of Francis Forever, which I would love to listen to their music while doing this, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. Not a clue. I did notice earlier today when I pulled out my digital camera, it is now damaged. I have damaged pixels on the screen. I don't know how that happened. It was a used camera when I bought it, but it did not have that before. So I'm a little bummed because I do not have money to buy a new digital camera. I kind of want a Polaroid camera, but then I have to keep buying film for it, and normal film's expensive. I just want to get a nice digital camera, and I actually had a couple wrote down. What does I say? Fujifilm XF1 and XQ1. Those are two that I was looking at. And then I think there was a Sony camera that I liked a lot. It's on a different post-it note somewhere. Fun time. So what are you guys doing while watching? I know Shoopaloop is probably planning his stream later tonight. I will be in that stream as well. Disgusting. Kind of cool. This kind of looks like some photos I got back. Let's see. I found an old disposable camera my grandma gave me when we went to this water park hotel, I think in Illinois, years ago when I was maybe 8 or 9, and I noticed that the film was still in it. Yes, we planned streams. I got that film developed, and most of it looked like this because it is very old. I don't actually know if I added those to Lightroom or not. I kind of like this. Yeah, I think I could work with that. Why do you not plan your stream, Shoopaloop? Yeah, see, he talks shit about me to you, but I don't know where I'm gonna go with that. I was gonna say something quippy, but I'm using my brain cells to look at photos. See, he can say all that shit all he wants behind my back because he knows I can outwit him in person. Yeah, because I always have to plan what we're going to do in Project Zomboid. See, I just like this. I like how this looks. But I always see people, when they edit their photos, they're like, oh, I want to add warm light from this direction and here. And I just like the simple, looks like film. I guess I could add more contrast. Let's just use the brush because I'm lazy. And I don't want to wait for it to not do it right. And what do you mean debatable? I had to plan the last one. You're like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Zombies! I don't really know what that means, but whatever. If I go slow, it'll keep up with me. Yeah, back to kind of what I was talking about earlier. I was up late last night working on a program for like a VTuber. I was trying to make my little doodle dude into a little VTuber avatar. That shit's hard. Well, it's kind of hard. It's just a lot of file work, and the lady I was watching had a much more complicated rig than my dude. She has like 100 layers. She has like 30 layers for like hair that needs to be animated, and my dude has 2 pieces of hair, the middle and then the side. And I don't have eyelids, I don't have irises, it's just one eyeball. I don't know how to do the mouth though. Not a clue. We will see. I kind of wish you could do like gradient masks. That would be cool. You might be able to. Should I add this mask to down here or just the universal? I think just universal will work out fine. Will work out fine. I definitely want more contrast. Not contrast, saturation. I'm going to try to get this to kind of look like my water tower photo. Disgusting. Piss ball. I have made piss ball. I wonder if I could make like a very faded mask down here and kind of manipulate this to look like it's lit up more. Where's the things I'm looking for? Is it this? Nope. It's not that. Half the time I'm just looking for what I was just using. It's not detail. It's not this. Sure it's not this? Maybe it's not on masks. I'm looking for the 3 spheres with the color gradient on it. That's like highlights, shadows, midtones. What's this? Definitely not that. This is interesting. Oops. No, just work with me. Oh well. So what is Shoop Loop saying, Sally Mae? What are some mean things that man's saying about me that he's too scared to tell to my face? My little doodle face in the corner. Look into these eyes. It's just pure fear. Distilled onto you, not... He's not scared. I'm not scared. Highlights. Lights. Alright, let me pull out my sticky note and write this down, because I always forget. I'm writing on a sticky note right now. I'm not ignoring you. So over here is shadows. Darks. Lights. And highlights. And I will stick this to the bottom of my computer. You guys can't see this, but important work. Hello, Doc Holiday. How's your night going? You missed it. Shoop was talking shit. He was talking all the poop. All the crap. I think before I go any farther, I like how this looks, and if I want to change anything major, I can also have a fallback. V1, because I'm lazy. He talks shit so much he has a mud flap on his face called a beard. And I'm just going to imagine everyone's laughing behind their screens. All 100 people who are watching. Cool. I'm actually kind of happy with that. Except for the sky's a little... it's fine. We're going to be all over the place tonight. I don't know what channel points for rap battle means. I don't have channel points. I was looking at making some last night because I thought it would be fun. I kind of want to see what these colors are looking like. Excuse me, I have 2 worms on my face. One called sex, one called appeal. Thank you very much. I'm so glad I took the time to make a bunch of presets. Too bad a lot of the information I gained from learning how to do it is now gone because I have memory of goldfish. I like the green. I'm a sucker for green photos. I like the Matrix. This one's always pretty green. That's nice. Daddy likes. I gotta make more GIFs so I can have little emotes. But I'm not allowed to have emotes yet. I need, what, 50 followers? And I have like 4. I'll get there. I don't know how many people I have to pay off, but we will get there. Standard S curves. Color grading. Yeah, these are the spheres I was talking about. But we're going to come down here to the fun stuff. We're going to add a little haze. Add all the grain. Just kidding. Never go past 50. Since this is a really nice photo, I'm probably do 26. I don't have to focus on making good content. It comes natural. Everything I do is great and fantastic. Call confidence, baby. Comes with the mustache. What's with you and that dumpster fire? Huh? It's rude. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad. I need to keep talking so I can entertain people. I'll show you a great emote. If it'll pop up and not be super laggy. Yeah, it's a little too laggy for that emote, the little GIF to work well. He's getting there, slowly but surely. Maybe if I get rid of the box that shows like my monitor. The gameplay. Yeah, well, Doc, I drew that, so yeah, that credit goes to me. I don't like Vignette. I see some people use it, usually for the darker. Maybe just a little. Alright, there's the original. Nice. Yeah. Laugh while you can, Doc. Laugh while you can. Just remember, ooh, excuse me. If you want a doodle made, all you have to do is ask or contact me. Fun stuff. If anyone needs anything made, you can always message me through Instagram at Emric Studios. Alright, well, now that I have this showed, ooh, my sticky note came off my monitor. Oops. I need to get like one of those monitor mounts things that like mount to the side of your screen. You can put on like the side, and there's like a whiteboard, and sometimes they're magnetic, and you put sticky notes on them. What was I doing? Oh yeah, shadow darks. I kind of want my highlights to be more. Let's just see how this works. I want it to be orangey, which means I think I need to move red and green? No, that's not right. I do think I want. I'll get there. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, you can hit me up on Discord. Either or. I made Instagram for like professional inquiries. Right now it's photography, but I could do other kind of stuff. Shooploop keeps telling me to get on Etsy, but I keep hearing other artist friends talk about how people are moving away from Etsy because it's become, I don't know, garbage fire, to another site for custom work. But I think that's more crafty commissions and not digital commissions. I do not know. I don't see any difference. I definitely made a difference. Maybe I want my shadows more green. Ooh. Interesting colors. I know you do a lot of digital purchases on Etsy when you could just purchase stuff from me because I'm cool. And it allows me to learn how to do this kind of stuff. I see absolutely no difference from what I'm working on now and the first version. Maybe a little. I'll keep going. I don't know how to keep talking with doing stuff like this. Maybe I just need to go to auto. I know that'll definitely show me. Maybe I was wrong. Let's just type V3 or V2 and see what happens. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I just need to slow down and not move as fast. Nope, it's not doing it. I think I broke Lightroom. I think I'm gonna restart Lightroom. It's never acted goofy like this before. I did have Krita shut down a couple times on me earlier, which it's never crashed. It was just randomly closing on me. I'll start minimizing a bunch of this stuff, see if that helps. Has Lightroom opened up yet? You can do it. Please. Shoop Bloop, what time are we doing your stream? If you're still here. I did switch all of my photography files to a different storage spot. It's now a solid state drive that's separate. Different than what I had before, which was just a flash drive. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the original. There's that. Alright, yeah, so it is different. It just doesn't want to show me. Whoops. That didn't work. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Maybe there's an update I need to do on my computer. Let me click this again. I'm sorry for anyone who's new at watching. This might be a little boring. Well, I kind of like how that looks. I mean, I like both versions that we came out with today. Boom, 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 boom. This photo needs cropped. Is there a way I can crop without it doing that? I've done it before. Well, that's not right. Oh, my ear itches. So this was the art museum up in Chicago. I went back in, I think, 2017, maybe 2016. We went and saw the Van Gogh art exhibit. See, it's doing that, and I don't want it to do that. Hey, there it is. We figured it out. Big brain. I kind of want to try to get this right in the center. Cropping was definitely easier in college because I used a photo projector in the dark room. And then I just kind of chopped the paper. Made cropping way easier and natural. If I squint. Yeah, I think I could afford to lose a little. I love this tool, especially for city photography. Does not help when there's slight lag. Do I gotta hold it? Or is it a drag? Alright, it's a drag. Come on, move up. You could do it. There. I don't know if that's gonna auto level. I don't think so. I think I need to make another one. Which could either be here or up here. Probably down here. Yeah. Cool beans. Well, I think I'm going to avoid the presets and just kind of go straight to manipulating color. Oh, go away. What did I have to... There was a way that I could press buttons and then on screen it would show me highlights. Is it Control Shift? Yeah. What? Didn't show me jack shit. Trying to get the autocorrect to go away. Shutter Fragment. Hello, Shutter Fragment. How is your night going? We're just chilling here, going through some old photos that I retrieved off of an old flash drive of mine. See, it's still stuck on auto. What did I press to switch that? That's weird. Yeah, Shutter Fragment. I'm not a professional. I did film photography in college, along with other art, mostly 3D material, clay, ceramic, woodworking, metalworking, oil painting, and film photography. So editing photos is much harder than I like. Plus, it's stuck on auto. And I don't know what I pressed to do that. Snacking on some Oreos. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Oh, it was back for a little bit. There. All right, now everything's back. It's not doing the auto. Cool. Cool beans. Freaking me out. Alright, so I think I want my highlights to be a little bit more orange. What colors can I get to do that? Orange. Alright, so this one's highlight and then whites. What was that? Hi, Beckable Images. If I hear your name out loud, it'll definitely be easier for me to say out loud. Someone just followed. Hello. Things are moving up in the world. Hell yeah. Well, hello everyone who just came from Becca's stream. I'm not a professional. I will not disclaim I'm a professional. I shoot photography, but editing photography I am not the best at, and I'm learning. There's so many new people following. I am so glad that GIF works, even though I was kind of hoping it would be bigger on my screen. Rock sandwiches. Man, I want some sandwiches. I made little tuna little patty wraps last night. They were really good. Would have been great on bread, but nope. Can I scroll through chat? Yes, I can. There's a lot of raccoon raid emojis. That's fun. Get food, and then I'll be back. I'll be lurking in the meantime. Hell yeah. Lurk all you like. I am just trying to figure out how to do this. I want to Google it, but like actually I can Google it on my phone. That's what I can do. So, whoops. Don't allow. Lightroom. Highlights. Orange. Yeah, let's see if that pulls anything up. 3 colors, man. I can work with primaries and I can work with the other primary set, but man, these are weird. I definitely want these to be more on the cool side. What if it's I don't know if it's green that I need to work with. Maybe not. Let's go for the blue. Bam! Yellow. There's yellow. Look, it's an S-curve. Who would have thunk? I think my highlights are too much. Or is it the whites? Oh no, I think I messed up the image now. Dang. Let's work on. Pull someone's back. I think I went a little too harsh. Alright. I'll see you when you come back. Becca, I will call you Becca. Makes life easier. Oh, highlights. That's what I need to pull back. Yeah. I forget that film is it's very soft. Is that a? It's a raccoon with a camera. That's cool. I cannot wait until I can make my own emotes and little doodles. That will be fun. I will definitely have a blast. I kind of want it to look orange, but I don't think it's coming across well. Whoops, I did not mean to click what I just clicked. I am clicking on things on accident. Not a professional. How's everyone's night going so far? Going good? I saw a lot of people talking about food. Oh, those are cute. I will definitely make a couple of my little doodle dude. The last couple days I've been working on making GIFs of him, which is a blast. Well, I think I'm gonna give up and go to my presets I made weeks ago and just find one that's I'm vibing with and then kind of branch off of it and go from there. I like it. This one's one of my favorites to use. Bum, bum, bum. It's just so soft, and it's kind of green, so I'm a sucker for it. Yeah, I usually have one of my little fur babies on my lap when I'll do this, especially when I do photo editing because I don't need my left hand. It's just all with my right hand, so I hold them in the other. But they are off in their own thing tonight. Gotta have those blankets, especially in this weather lately. Oh, that's kind of cool. I still have, I think, 5 rolls of film I need to go get developed, but I've been slacking, and it's expensive, so it will take a while before I ever get to it. Man, which do I prefer? I think I have a couple rolls of Superia actually on my shelf. Yeah, I have not shot those before. It will be first. Ooh, I am actually vibing with these. Cool. Yep. That's definitely closer to what I like. And then I'll just kind of branch off and kind of tweak it a little bit. If I can click the right tabs. I think I want my highlights to be a little bit warmer. I prefer using color grading. Makes life much happier. I like to spin this around just so I can get a good sense of what I'm affecting. I kind of went a little harsh though. I think with photo editing, it's really just trial and error, back and forth with sliders, seeing what works and what doesn't, stepping back. Ooh. Got the greens, midtones. I got like nothing for midtones. But since that was green, I'll just go a little bit blue, kind of ease out that color. Rice is cooking, and I'm eating a granola bar. How you cooking that rice? How you doing it? Are you a pot or rice cooker? Yeah, I'm vibing with this. I'm a sucker for kind of greens and cools. I actually have a photo on here that I did a while ago, and it reminds me of The Matrix, which is, I think, one of the reasons why I like it so much. My dude's in the way, I think. Yep, right there. I love this photo. I did a couple of these. Yeah, rice cooker is where it's at, especially if you wash the rice and then you save the water for your plants. Yeah, so this is kind of the intense green. Yeah, I made a couple. I think this was the first. Yeah. I was torn between this, which is slightly green, and just straight up The Matrix. And I think I went with The Matrix on my Instagram. Yeah, I have a jar of peanut butter next to me. I will be snacking on for this stream. Yeah, back to the one I was working on, which was that one. Yeah, I'm liking the color, so I think we're gonna go down to effects and textures. I was already green on this. I do not like this song. Can I skip it? I could skip it without even opening up Spotify. That is nice. Cool. I am actually really happy with how this one's turning out. I will save it and come back to it later, maybe. V1. Oh, my dude is back to being hidden. Right there. Oh no, he's stuck on my mouse. There. Freaking me out. Dude's following me. I might do this one. Yeah. I did not take this photo, but I am in this photo. I am, let's say, in a situation I should not be in. This is this the first floor? Yeah, this is the first floor window, but it's raised up, so my head is like just below where the photo was taken. And yeah, I am all the way at the very tippy top of this house. It was part of the job I was working on at the time. I was working with a man named Pat Singhurst, who has passed away since. He was being engulfed by ALS, so I decided to join him and help him finish the houses he was working on before he passed. So I was the only one who could get up there. I climbed out of this window. We had a lift that you can actually see in this photo down here. And I climbed all the way up there. And if I slipped, I would have fallen and gotten very hurt. It was definitely not OSHA approved, but this was one of the 5 houses we were working on, and this is my favorite. That dude, yeah, this is Pat. That guy wanted to paint this house gray with like maybe a red accent with some blue. And I had to convince him to paint the house yellow. Yellow was the way to go. It was awesome. And once we painted the yellow, and then we had this kind of off-white accent color, we did add, I think, a little bit of red. Or maybe, I think it was a darker yellow, yeah. We got a lot of compliments from people in the neighborhood. We had the best house on the block. It was sick. Yeah. I think I had photos of the house finished, yeah. These were some of the last photos I took. Yeah, I guess we did do red. Yeah, I planted all this. I did down here. I helped with the siding. I think siding wise, he had pretty much from this height all the way down finished, and then I helped him do there and up. It was exciting work. We had a blast. It was also during a heat wave that year, where the news people were saying that people should not be outside at all for more than like an hour, and we were outside for like 12 hours at a time. It was hot, but I love this house. Yeah, it was fun. Then I think right after this photo I moved and I started my new job, which involved this. Yeah, so these are modular cath labs that we built and refurbed. And I think my second or third week into this job, they sent me down to Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, where we had to pick up like 2.5 labs. One lab was a double wide, so this is the length of a full lab. And then we had a partial, which got mounted to the side. And then this was a separate lab that had a bump out. This was cool. And then, yeah, once we got it moved, we built these temporary walls and sent them back to Indiana. Yep. This is my buddy Jesse. Cool dude. Neither of us work for that company anymore for different reasons. But that job allowed me to travel, so I got to take a bunch of cool photos. A bunch of photos that I need to edit and make nice pretty. A lot of crane photos. I just think they just turned out really nice. This was the Arizona airport, I think. Was this Arizona? Yeah, I think this was Arizona. This was a really cool shot. I'm really glad I got it. What else we got? Yeah, just a lot of traveling for that job. Out in Arizona is where I took my favorite photos. This one and this one. Yeah, these are great. I want them framed, but whenever I print them out, they're way darker. And they look like poop. They look like doo-doo. But this is actually my wallpaper for my computer, which is never on my computer because for some reason my monitor wallpaper is always black. Fun stuff. Well, let's continue working from right to left. I keep getting distracted. These couple of photos were taken out in Wyoming, up in the Teton Mountains. That's my tent, and that was my stepbrother's tent. Becca, I bet your rice is almost done. I should go make some rice. Rice is good. I kind of want these photos to look like old, like, mountaineer photos. Yeah. I have a sixth sense when it comes to cooking rice. I don't know why you feel woozy. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta drink. Important stuff. Were you the one snacking on Oreos? I think someone else was snacking on Oreos. This actually looks kind of cool. Well, don't get up. Stay seated, Becca, until you feel better. I will make you feel better with my amazing commentary, where I am silent most of the time. Yeah, you can't see it, but there was actually a small river right here, and a small waterfall, which led right into this. Yeah, this was cool. This was a fun experience. I would love to go back, but I don't want to drive for fucking 3 days. No thanks. I was actually supposed to be down in Kentucky for this weekend. We had a backpacking trip planned for Red River Gorge. Different trail than last time, but the weather was just a little too cold. And one of our trekkers came down with the cold. Which is no good. Yeah, they really wanted to go, but I was saying, dude, it's gonna be like 0 degrees, and we got this Arctic front coming. Yeah, we really wanted to do winter camping, but not this winter camping. It's a little too much. Just a little too much. Becca, you still there? You still good? Still with us? I hope so. I hope nothing bad has happened. I do not really know them, so I can't really reach out and check. Not far. I kind of like where that was at. Boom, 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 boom. I wish there was a way I could see how many people is watching. You're alive! Yeah. I was worried you died. Yeah, I usually think the worst. I'm just watching the chat, making sure they're okay. I hope. I send good vibes, good energy. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Kind of looks like the photo's tilted. I think I want to correct that a little. Yay, they're okay. They're on the couch. Hell yeah, brother. Do your cats know CPR? Man, I know that too well. When I was in high school, I started new medication for my ADHD. I went through a bunch of different medication for that. And I was a little bit overweight. At one point, the doctor said I was obese. And I started this medication that cut off my appetite. And I lost a bunch of weight and developed an eating disorder. So when I got off of those meds onto other meds, eventually Vyvanse. Vyvanse was great. I still had that eating disorder, so I wouldn't eat food, and I was constantly dehydrated to the point where at rest sitting, my heart rate was like 50 something, and when I stood up, it would bump all the way up to like 160, like in a heartbeat, and I kept getting lightheaded and going blind and falling over. So I definitely know what it feels like to be dehydrated, and you need to drink. Everyone needs to drink. Hydrate time. Time to hydrate. Let me get my water bottle ready. Ugh. I'm drinking out of a called a Circle, Cirkul. It's fantastic because I always forget to drink, and there's these little bitty flavor capsules that screw onto the top. And the fruit punch one tastes just like those cherry slushies. So I am addicted. Right now I'm drinking the raspberry tea one, which is very delicious. And you can adjust like how much flavor comes through. I'm usually right between 2 and 3. Stuff's good. Alright, let me put that away. No, don't get rum. I feel like that's not what your body needs. Everybody needs to drink. Yep, everyone needs to drink. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. But not with rum. With water. And not with tea. Tea dehydrates you. which is weird because it's made out of water, but it dehydrates you because of the caffeine that's naturally in tea. I learned that from donating plasma. And I did that so often that I now have track marks on my arms. And people ask if I used to do heroin. I think that's the one you inject in your arm. I don't know. I tend to Google that stuff, so if you look at my search history, it's absurd searches like that. What is heroin? How to do heroin? Is this how you do heroin? I don't know. Or is heroin the one with the spoon? Or is that crack? I don't know. I don't do drugs. Oh, I gotta move my drink. It's still in front of my face. Excuse me. Oh. I don't know what IVF means. I've never donated blood, just plasma. Well, I guess I didn't donate it. I kind of sold it. Just a little. V1. I should make a little, what should I make? What's that called? A little emote that's just like V1 or V2, since everything's labeled V1. I'm gonna go check on that rice. Explain more. Are you a reoccurring test tube baby? I have so many questions. I was a microwave baby. I'll probably say that when I get back, because that's funny. Oh yeah, while we were in Wyoming, when we first got there and I set up, I walked up, kind of like up the mountain, and followed the stream. When it got really small, I was like, oh, I'll just get kind of close to it, see if there's any cool photos I could take. And I was like 6 feet away from a moose deer, or is it a mule deer? It's a big fucking deer, like way bigger than a normal deer. And it was drinking out of the water, and it looked up, and we were like eye to eye, 6 feet away. I just stood still, and it just kind of walked away. Scared the crap out of me. What a lovely experience. Boom, 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 boom. This bank night never works. I made it based off of someone on Instagram, what they were using for night photography, and it looks awful. I don't know what I did wrong. But it does not look great. I was actually kind of lightheaded, feeling gross, either earlier today or last night. It's all the same to me. Ooh, nice. I like that one. And again, always change the exposure. I don't care who you are. That's pretty. I'll be your Huckleberry. I don't think I've ever watched that movie Tombstone. I have the mustache for it, but never watched it. I don't know where I could watch it. Oh, I forgot. I think I can... Oh, that's not what I wanted. There's a thing I can click where I can just do certain... Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Cool. This is the one that I tend to always forget about. Nice. I definitely want my greens a little bit more blue. And since this is right next to it, nice. I think I'm also gonna correct the angle of this one. Can I do it like manually? Oh, I can. It's weird because all the trees were leaning. Yeah, I think that's good. Wonder if I should do any masks on these photos. Yeah, you're back. You missed it. We were talking about mule deer, and I was not a test tube baby, but I was a microwave baby, or is it a fish tank baby? I was in a box. I came out early. So IVFs is when they pull eggs out of ovaries and use either a sperm donation or the sperm from a partner in the relationship and combine them in a petri dish and then pop the embryo back in. LOL. I was in a box too. That's interesting. I was a similar situation, but much simpler. I was a mailman baby. Fast delivery. 1-day shipping. Oh, I came out at 7 months. I think it's safer to come out at 7 than 8. Your body goes through a process between 7.5 through 8, and it compromises like your strength. So if you come out in the 8th month, it's more dangerous than coming out in 7. I think my mom went into labor at 4 months, and then that's in the science field, that's considered a big no-no. So they put her on a bunch of injections and steroid shots to keep me in there, which is why I am fucking swole in the brain. Just in the brain. Yeah. Fun times. All I know is that my mom had a C-section scheduled for 2 weeks before my due date, and then I was born 2 weeks before the scheduled C-section, so she ended up having to have an emergency C-section because apparently I'm impatient. The coolest people are impatient. I was ready at 4 months. But yeah, I like to meet people who are preemie babies. I've met some who are just really annoying, and they're like, I was a preemie, but I don't have the same problems as you. You must be faking. And it's like, excuse me. You should be sympathetic of other people. Yeah, I just say I have cheese for brain. That's just the best way. I have a difficulty with a high functioning part of my brain that just does not work right. My mother says it much more elegant than I do. Yeah, gatekeeping. Yeah, I talk about how I have a hard time processing language. So I have a lot of thoughts that go on, but it's really hard for me to get those thoughts into like words and out of my brain. It's like the bridge from my brain to my mouth. It's a very crappy bridge. It's the one from Indiana Jones that eventually gets cut down, and then that people get eaten by alligators. Yeah, I talk about that kind of stuff. A communication disorder. And then other preemie babies will be like, I was a preemie. I don't have that problem. I think you're making that up so you have an excuse to be bad at communicating. And it's like, bitch, please. All I do is talk. I communicate great, just not in a way that is convenient to most people. My younger brother-in-law was a preemie, and I honestly don't think he has anything going on except his mom babies him. Hardcore. Yeah, my mom used to baby me more, but then I had a bunch of tests that went on, and they were like, oh, this kid is like really smart, but one of the core functions of his brain is lacking, so it kind of balances out. But he definitely needs more emotional support. So between me and my oldest brother, he was a lot grumpier and more distant with my mom, so it was like distant parenting, whereas I needed more hands-on. He was in chat. I don't know if he's still lurking. Shoopaloop. He might be around. Just maybe. Back to the photo, because I kept getting distracted. I don't think I need to dehaze this one. I think a little bit of that. A little bit of grain. So something I don't mess with a lot is grain size. I guess it's only really noticeable the more grain you have, so I tend to leave it alone. Oh, someone is chatty. Let's see. He's going to be 26 and hasn't done like anything with his life, because his mom just lets him sit at home all day, and it frustrates me. Like, I try to be open-minded and understanding, but I know he's capable of having a job and functioning in society. Yeah, hold on, there's one more. There's an icon in the way. If I can scroll properly. And I just, I get frustrated. Yeah, I feel that. I know, I put off getting my license because I know I have a harder time processing information at the speed that everyone else does. So driving is both harder and I feel like is a little bit more strenuous for me than the normal person. Mordecai, what are you doing? My cat jumped into my drawer one time, like 2 months ago, and he's constantly trying to get back in there. Stop it, stinky butt. Yeah, so I put off getting my license until, let's see, I got it in the middle of last year, but I've been driving since November of 2022. I didn't need a car when I was in college. I mean, everything was right there, and then when I worked in that town, everything was either walking distance or I could take a bus. And financially, cars are expensive, so I just kind of put it off until I had a job that allowed me to maintain an income for an extended period of time to allow myself to invest in a car. And that's what Modular Devices was, that job with those modular cath labs. So yeah, I put it off, and I'm driving now. Extended driving periods is not my favorite. I did have to drive a little bit for Modular Devices. I drove all the way out to Boston. So we went out to Pennsylvania, me and another dude named Mike. Yeah, he drove most of the time. It was a much bigger vehicle than I'm used to. We had some very exciting moments while I was driving. So yeah, he drove maybe 60-70% of the time, and I drove the other. He also could not drive at night because he had astigmatism in his eyes, so I drove at night and early in the morning. Ooh, we got more dirt. His parents and him live a short distance from a whole shopping center, so he could totes walk to work if he could get hired at one of those stores. But he's not my kid, so I can't do anything except observe and help when asked. Well, you could speak yo mind. I was raised to always speak my mind. Not to be rude. There's a difference between being blatantly rude and an ass, and speaking information that's readily useful. Yeah, I used to get a lot of dirt about not driving, but now I drive and it's all fine. And I just drove out to Peoria, Illinois to pick up a backpack, which is a lovely backpack for backpacking. For backpacking. Does that look like old film? It kind of does. 7 years now. Man, abort. Yeah, dude, I know people, based off of their career paths, they're like 32, 33, and they don't have a license. Their partner has a license, but they don't really drive anywhere because their job is the internet. So, yeah. So I got a really dinky little car, a little Chevy hatchback called Shelby. That actually, I have a photo of my first ride. My first set of wheels didn't need a license, and it was small, and I actually grew up on the back of motorcycles because my biological father had like a biker gang called the Fat Bastards. So I'm very confident and comfortable on motorcycles. So I got this sick bad boy. It's hard to see what it is. The seat's off of it. This is a Slovenian Tomos Targa moped. I forgot the year, but this thing was sick. I worked on the engine. I painted the tank a few times. I love this thing, and this got me through a couple months in Terre Haute when I was going to college, and then when I moved to Indy, I was so close to work. I was like a mile, like 0.9 miles, or is it 0.4, 0.5? I was almost walking distance. Yeah, I just drove this. It was like a 6-minute drive, 4 to 6 minutes. Ooh, I work from home. We have had 2 cars for years, but we are selling the one now because there's no point in having 2. Yeah, I get that. I think having 2 modes of transportation is useful, but 2 cars, if you can get away with one, do it. I would always recommend getting a bike like this. This is a moped, but it doesn't look like a moped. It actually looks like a motorcycle. It's pretty cool. Actually, I could just pull up Google and show you. This thing was my jam. I love this thing. Yeah, so let's look up Tomos Targa LX. I had the luxury model. It did not have pedals on it. Yeah, let's go to images. Yeah, right here. This is kind of what it looked like when I first got it. Yeah, you can usually get these anywhere from $400 to $600. They're fun. They look like little motorcycles. They sound like a weed whacker from a distance, which is great. Yeah, I had a blast. I still have it. It's in my dining room. Yeah, I was actually going to work on it for a while, but the engine kind of pooped out and something broke on the inside. Cafe Racer. Yeah, so I was going to turn it into a little cafe racer or bobber. Yeah. Like that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I miss riding it. I still have all the gear, but I just need to take the engine apart. Day. I got a notification. Man, I keep getting notifications from Instagram because I commented on one video of a dude whose girlfriend said made him dinner, and he looks at it and showed the food, and it's KFC food. There's no way it's not KFC food. I recognize those biscuits. KFC is the only place who has those goofy looking biscuits, and everyone is liking that comment. Well, congratulations on adopting a child in August. How's that going? I think I want this to be a little bit more pink or red. Definitely warmer. So this is my highlights. Adopting within the family. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about that. And you have your first baby appointment coming up on the 31st. Well, I hope that goes great. Babies are hard and complicated little things, but I wish you the best of luck. Babies are cool. I would love to be a dad. I think being a dad would be great. The only problem with that is I am a high stress individual, and having a child would be too stressful on my heart. Yep. But I have so much love to give to children. I don't know how to make this look. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Just a little bit more pink. I dig it. Well, I am sure you will do a great job being first-time parents. I will stick to being an uncle, a cool uncle, who makes cool stuff and does cool things. I don't know. This photo just does not, I'm not vibing with it. I definitely need to crop it a little. I think the center of the photo should be like right here. And so far, it is not. An aunt of 10 kids? Damn. That's a lot of people. What's that? Oops. I'm an uncle to a bunch of kids that I have not met because I have brothers who have cut off contact with me, except for one. He kind of talks to me. But one of them is kind of... He's not nice to women. The other one's not nice to, I guess, minorities. And the other one is not nice to the LGBTQ individuals. Yeah. But they're all having kids, which I am proud of. but I don't get to see them. Not that they would want to talk to me, which is fine. Which is fine. I think it's just the sky. I think there's just too much white. You have 4 adult kids. Hell yeah. I am an adult kid myself. Water break. I'm going to have to use the restroom here shortly. That's the one downside to drinking water. I used to not drink water at all. Up until, I guess my last job gave us like custom little water thermos things with our names on it. Got my name wrong. They said Chris. My name's Christopher. Yeah, I was drinking water with that, and then I got this water bottle, and I'm just not used to peeing so often. It's absurd. And my buddy Michael, he has to drink water every 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or he will get a headache. He is a fucking fish. He is always drinking water. He wakes up in the middle of the night because he has to drink water. And he's like, yep, welcome to the club, man. You are now a healthy adult. And I'm like, it's not this healthy to spend all this time of my day having to go to the restroom. It's absurd. It's annoying. I'm trying to do stuff. Can't my body just hold it in? Use it for energy? I don't know. I'm gonna become steam powered. Hell yeah. That's great. Yeah, steam powered. Alright, so I think we should definitely try to get rid of, I don't know if it's overexposed, but it's definitely too much. Let's go with sky. Actually, if I get up to use the restroom, I could turn the light in my office on, and I can use my new be right back little page. Too bad it's a little laggy, and he dances a little too fast. Yeah. What was I doing? Alright, you said I can hit this. Brush. Definitely want less flow. Where is my pen? Back to the art tablet. Is this doing something? Yeah. Just lightly do this. Ooh, maybe I should crop this. See, I was thinking about cropping the bottom because this is here, but I really like having this water. Maybe I should crop it like tall portrait, or should I go like crop it about here, crop it about there, and just have a wide photo? I do not know. Not a lot of my friends do photography. I've been into it for a while, and I got one of them to start. He bought a really nice, like expensive, I think Canon camera. It was like 500, 600 bucks. And I'm over here rocking used digital cameras I get from Robert's Camera Store because cameras are expensive. But I then have to live with the consequences of my actions. Oh yeah, I can change the color of the sky. Not that I'm any good at that. I have to look at photos of what other people do as like a point of reference. All right, let's go to color. Let's go with should I go middle of the day or sunset? It was definitely the end of the day kind of photo. I just don't want to take away from the rest of the photo, so I guess I'll pull the saturation back a little. I definitely think it needs to be just a little bit. I think that's fine. Go over here. I love the Band-Aid tool. Boop. Look at that. It's magic. I always like to see what all I can get rid of. Look at that. That's so cool. I wish I could get rid of all these people, but that's a big no-no. Getting rid of people is bad. People are cool. Alright, I like that. That's what it was. That's what it's at now. I like that. That's definitely a lot easier on my eyeballs. On the balls of my brain. V2. I mean, getting a really nice digital camera, I guess, if you're doing like photo shoots where it needs to be like really crisp, high detail, lifelike, like life capture, yeah, I get that. I'll respect that. But I like artisanal photos, like film, drastic colors, kind of manipulation of what we see, because this is definitely not what I saw. It did not look like this. I like those kind of photos because I think it's a little bit more forgiving if you don't have as much detail. This was cool. This was the hotel we were at. Just woke up to hot air balloons. Can I like zoom in? Ooh. I don't know if I could. No, I can't. Oh, wait. I could move them. I could make more hot air balloons. Yes. I don't remember how to do that, but we will figure it out. So what is it like being an aunt to 10 kids? Becca, that's a lot. Is it the stamp I need to do? Oh, I did not do that right. Well, I don't think that's going to work because of the sky. I need to zoom in before I do this. I wish I could zoom in using like the scroll wheel. That'd be cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the stamp tool. Oh, I did not mean to hold that. Come on. I'm not used to it being this slow. Magic. Not quite. I kind of want to change the color of it just so it blends in a little bit. How's everyone liking the stream so far? You entertained? Let's get the pen out. Whoops. I have a button on the side of my pen that tends to get in the way. Cool. How do I do the... Is it this? No. I mean, yeah, I could just... Or do I gotta click this? Just changing pixels at this point. I don't think that's really doing anything. Color theory, that looked yellow. Why is it pink? Right there. There we go. That's a little better. I know this is cheating, adding hot air balloons, but yeah, I think that works. Boom, boom, boom. Disgusting. Never works, even at night. This one's always one of my favorites. Just nice and subtle, kind of soft. Ektachrome's always growing on me. I do have a bunch of Ektar film. I bought, I think, 3 rolls of it. I'm excited to shoot it. I think that's the film that's like, it's on movie film, right? Or is that the other one? I bought some film. It's like slideshow film rolled up for cameras. I'm excited to shoot that. That shit was expensive. Fuck, it was like $30 a roll. No thanks. Breaking the bank. See, I haven't been around Polaroid photos. Do they look like this? I tried based off of what I saw on Google. I guess. Polaroid's only good for like close-ups, I think. Portraits. Boom, 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 boom. Nah. Not vibing with it. I think it was this one I liked. Yeah. I think I need to go use the restroom. So I will be right back. Let me change the page over for you guys. She got a little bit of entertainment, even though it's laggy. Alright, I'm back. Filled up my water bottle while I was away and turned on my office light. Now I could see my sticky note on my monitor. Now I could see what's going on. Oop, is my mic on? Yeah. I hope you guys like the dance party. It is a temporary thing until I make better gifts. So who's all still with us tonight? I think I'll probably go, if I can, up until 9. I can always switch over to doodling. Doodling's fun. I kind of wish I could put like what's a I forgot what that's called. Like links in the chat. So I'm just gonna for anyone who's new, my Instagram is Emric Studios. You can contact me there for commission work. I shoot photos way better than I can edit them. But I do other work, digital work. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. Oil painting, portraits. So my Instagram handle at Emric Studio. Yeah, I think the name I'm gonna go with might change. I don't know. I was gonna do like Legacy Craft because that's my name for everything, and it still works for, I think, photography. But that's taken. Then I was like, oh, Legacy Studios, that's taken. Legacy Photography, that's taken. So out of all the options I was kind of coming up with, I was like, you know what, Emric. That means like bold, brave, and I forgot what nationality and name. But that works out. Just not quite sold on it yet. What to do next? I have a bunch of photos from like the Epcot Center, which I mean, I guess they're okay. They're not good photos. I was just kind of more like, whoa, I'm at Disney World or Land or the one that's in Florida. I was at that one. It's like, whoa, stormtroopers. That's kind of cool. I don't know. This one's kind of cool. Kind of wish these people weren't here. Let's see what the presets give us. I think I also have some Colormatic film too. I got some Portra 800, some Fujifilm. Does that say Velvia? I don't know, it's off in the distance. It's underneath my cork board. Ektachrome. Wonder if there's a way I can like hide like my border. Like if I make like a layer so my dude has like his little spot and it's kind of like cropped in. Maybe. I'm getting there. I'm new to this. I apologize for things not being as professional as I'd like it to be, but I will get there. I pick stuff up fast, unless it's computer stuff. I am not a computer dude. I'd love to develop my own film. I know financially that's much smarter to do, but I really want my own place that has like a garage or a basement, so I could set up like a dark room. Now I've never developed colored film. Actually, no. Have I? No, I guess I know I haven't. All the film I've developed myself has been black and white when I was in college, cause that's pretty much what we shot on. Nah. I think this is gonna be one of those photos that I'll just have to come back to later. I'm not really vibing with any of these presets. Not really sure what direction I want to go. Oh, this was the this is part of the art annex at the art college I went to. This was the metal fab kind of side of things. I spent way too much time in this building. I was either there or the paint studio, which was here. This kind of, I wonder what this would look like to Polaroid. Man. I do not remember taking this photo, but I did take it. I think this was a panoramic. I know the photo does not capture what the sky looked like. The sky was gorgeous. Indiana has some beautiful sunsets. I definitely think I'm going to lower the whites on that sky and then maybe saturate it just a little bit more. Just a hair. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like it. Is everyone staying hydrated? You drinking water, Becca? Oh, my Fitbit's going off. Telling me that I need to get up and be active. No thanks, I'm busy. I am doing other things. I wonder if this will help with the lag. that better? I got a notification saying that my computer was trying to do a virtual camera. I don't have a camera. Not one. Not yet. Well, that definitely feels a little bit more responsive. Maybe that was the problem. I was trying to do stuff with the camera. VTuber stuff. Maybe I shouldn't do like all. Oh, can't. I have an idea. Maybe I should just do a brush. Whoops. Do a brush and only do part of the sky instead of just letting it do all of it. Because I don't want all of this up here to be affected. Well, that's not right. I did something wrong. Oh, object. Whoops. There's no object there. That was interesting. Why did it get bright all of a sudden? Weird. Oh, something just happened. Romkin just followed. Hello. Hello, Romkin. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I don't know. Younger Thug. That's a cool name. How's it going, guys? We are just vibing, chatting, while I am not doing great at editing photos. Just kind of figuring it out as I go. It's another form of art. Did you guys come in from another stream? Or just joining us? Well, my name is Legacy. It's nice to have you. I am a new streamer. Kind of a variety channel. Sometimes there's games. Usually it's photography or drawing. I'm also in other people's streams, but I don't stream with them because my computer does not like streaming other stuff. Oh. I don't know how that works, Maple. I didn't know you were still here. I was just chatting, trying to be cool. Repeating what other streamers say because they know what they're doing, and I do not. But that's the appeal of this channel, is we're all in it together. I don't think I need a duplex. Oh yeah, that's definitely easier on the brain. I accidentally hit the scroll wheel. Whoops. There we go. We're back. We are back. I kind of wish on the stream it showed who's in here watching and like their names. I don't think it does that. I have no idea. Not a clue. Why do I have 2.6 gigabytes of memory? I have a lot of memory. Who knows? Hello. We got raided. How's it going, guys? Party of 10? What? That's a lot of people. Well, I hope you guys like people who don't know what they're doing, because that is all you will find here. Other than the people in chat, they seem to know what they're doing. Well, there's not much to tell. I'm Legacy Craft. I'm a variety streamer. Yeah, again. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Funny joke. We're just doing photography editing tonight. It is a form of photography that I am not very diverse in. I do film photography, woodworking, metalworking, kind of oil painting, that kind of stuff. So this is all new to me. Yeah, we're a variety channel, so you can find me doing photography, usually doodling. Doodling's fun. I do commission work for other streamers, so if you're interested, you can check out my Instagram. Contact me through Instagram or Discord. The Instagram is Emmerich Studio. I can actually put that down in chat. Emmerich Studio. And then my Discord is the same as my Twitch, Legacy Craft. There might be a 1 in that. I don't actually know. So yeah, I do commission work. If anyone is ever interested in pretty much anything, I tend to pick skills up kind of fast, and I like the variety of skills in my quiver. So yeah, we're just doing some photos. I recovered a bunch of photos from an old flash drive from high school and college, and I'm just kind of going through them, just kind of pulling them out of archives. How's your guys' stream going? You just came from I don't know whose stream you guys came from, but I hope you guys feel welcomed here. We are a chatty group. Chatting definitely makes this a little bit easier for, I guess, the both of us. Yes. When there's no one to talk to, I ramble about conspiracies of the government. You know, the government attached incendiary explosives to bats at one point. They kept them in refrigerators to force hibernation, and their idea was to drop them in a payload from a plane. They would wake up mid-fall, and then they would burn down whatever they were targeting. Well, it did not work out, because I guess they had a power outage, and all the bats got out of the fridge, and I think they burnt down most of the airbase. Yeah, fun times. Fun facts with Legacy Craft. I see a thing talking about shoutouts. I don't know how that works. I can use the command without the brackets. Was I using brackets? Oh. I will type that and see what happens. You're not making me download bad things on my computer, are you? Oh, that's not right. I'll tell you what, man. I could pick up in-person skills way faster than I can on a computer. I'm like an old man, which is weird because between me and my older brother, I'm the smart one, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That is a 0. Oh no, it moved. 0 M K E H. I'm like looking back and forth between every letter I type. That one. Huh. Did I do it? I don't think that worked. I don't think I did that correct. Oh, without the brackets. I get it. Whoops. Let me copy and paste and try that again. I know Minecraft commands. I don't know other commands. I cannot copy that. Well, now that I typed that once, I should be able to type it again. Shout out R0 M. Bam. Is that right? No, that's not right. I promise I'm not awful. I'm just not fast on computer. I'll get there eventually. Oh, I typed their username there. Or do I hit chat? Did I do it? Oh, it doesn't exist. I might have to get Shoopaloop, who is my IRL brother who streams more often than I do, show me how to do that in person. Oh yes, my VTuber, who is a PNG tuber, because there is no camera. It is just audio. Last night I was actually working on making a VTuber, and the eyes are awful. The lady who I was watching do it has like hundreds of layers. The eyeball has like the white as a layer, then like the colored a layer, and then the pupil, and then you have like the eyelids, and then the eyelashes. And I'm like, I just have an eyeball. I'm not going to do the pupils. The eyeball is fine, but it looks awful. And I feel like if I pull that up on stream, it's going to get really laggy. My stream's already kind of laggy. So, yeah. But I actually have props I can spawn in. So I have my drink, which I can like take a drink out of. That's fun. I can do like a cigar. I have really goofy eyes. I have stressed out eyeballs. Yeah. If I can make them smaller. My mouse has to stay over it or it doesn't work. Yeah. This is me, 2 in the morning, all the time, because I'm a night owl. And let me get rid of those. I could do oddly realistic lips, but I spent like an hour and a half making this mouth, so I don't like using others. I can do like a hat and a cigar. That's fun. Yep. It's a program called PNG Tuber Maker. I think it's on Steam. I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, so originally, I can actually pull this up. I drew this for a family photo because my mom is always talking about a big family photo of her, her husband, and all of us kids. The only issue with that is there's always 1 or 2 kids missing. So since I don't have a lot of money, I was like, I don't know what to get. I can't get everyone something for Christmas. What am I going to do? So I was like, I will just make a little doodle. And it turned out so great. It is fucking mint. It's hilarious. I was giggling the entire time making this. Yeah, so that's me. That's my IRL older brother, Shoopaloop2. He streams on here, and I'll actually be on his stream at 9. We're going to be playing Project Zomboid. My mom, stepdad, and then my step-siblings. Yeah. So I made this, and it turned out amazing. I printed it out for them. It looks way better in person. I have like photography paper I print on. So it started with this, and then for Shoopaloop streams, he has a thing through Discord with an icon. So if I talk, it'll light up and get a little bigger so people know I'm the one talking. Yes, I'm gonna have stickers made. I'd love to make my own stickers. Maybe eventually. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do one where it's just the head. But for Shoopaloop streams, he had me download this thing that goes through Discord, which allowed me to have an icon that would pop up while I talk, and his streamers would know I'm the one talking. And it was Kermit the Frog, which I don't think I have saved on this flash drive. I think I took that flash drive out. Yeah. So it was Kermit the Frog, and instead of the mouth moving like it does, I like cut it in half, and he talked like the Canadians in South Park. Oh, I thought that said Die Cult. Whoops. I'm very dyslexic. So the frog was funny, but then I came up with the brilliant idea to just use my doodle bob, and I didn't know how to do the mouth, so I just did this. And if you go over, yeah, exactly, Maple Glades, that's kind of what it looked like, but it was kind of hinged. If you go over to Shoopaloops 2 stream, I can actually see if I could do this. /shout out. And then I type the username, right? No? Oh, yes. Shoopaloop2. Alright, yeah, that's how you do it. So if you go over to his channel, some of his older Project Zomboid streams, you could see Kermit the Frog on his screen. That's me talking. And then there is a clip of one of the streams a couple weeks ago. It's the first one with this dude on there. Oh, I got a notification. Is it the biscuits? Yeah, it's about the biscuits. The Discord thing had yet to load on his screen, so we're like prepping, like, oh, what we're gonna do for stream, blah blah blah. We're chatting, and he goes to take a drink, and he puts his cup down, and then my dude loads on his screen, just the normal face. I'll stop talking so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, just straight mouth. He starts laughing. I'm confused, and I'm like, what are you laughing at? And the mouth just turns into that straight up circle, and he almost dies laughing. He like starts to cry because of how funny it was, and it is a great clip. The clip is saved on his channel. Well, now I could shout out that one individual. If I scroll up, maybe I could see, because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Bam. Alright. /shout out. I hit enter, and then I type R0. Yeah, I'm an old man. It's great. It comes with my brain stuff. I did it. Hell yeah. Yeah, you gotta stick with me. We'll get there in the end. Well, let me get this monstrosity off the screen, because that's not what people came to watch. Oh, will this work? Yeah, it's a little less laggy here than if I do the page. Yeah, I made that this morning. And then I had another one. Which one was it? This one. This was the first GIF I made. Yeah, he's dancing a little too fast for stream. But I think because it's a little choppy, it works out in the end. Yeah. We'll get there. Alright, back to this food. I'm kind of hungry. I am a little hungry. I see there's a sword on your icon. I want to click that, see what happens. I don't know what that is. I see a sword and I see, I guess that's a FaceTime camera? I don't know. I'm old. I'm an old man. Look at me. That's an old man. Who dresses like that? Old people. Old people. Yeah, so before I moved to Indy, when I was still out in Terre Haute, we had this horrible windstorm for like a 6-block radius in Terre Haute. There's a lot of damage. A lot of trees fell. There's 2 trees that fell here. There's one diagonal right here on the other side, and then this one that fell on top of it. Man, that guy's car got destroyed. I had photos, not on Lightroom, of what it looked like. There's power lines all torn up behind our house. Trees were gone. The yellow house is right there. We are very fortunate that we received no damage. But I just thought this was a cool photo, so I thought I'd see what I could do with it. Maybe I should raid someone when I'm done. That might be cool. Maybe. Do I have anything to snack on? I guess I can eat more peanut butter. That's a healthy snack. Peanut butter. I can make a little emote of a peanut butter jar, because that is a healthy snack at the end of the day. You're not supposed to eat 2 hours before you go to bed, but you can eat like fatty foods like fish, broccoli, rice, and peanut butter. They're not awful for you to eat at night. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I should make a little prop of a peanut butter jar for my dude. That does look good. That's cool. I dig it. We had 6 new followers today. That is fantastic. I am very proud of you all sticking through these awkward times until I become the greatest person in the world at doing this. Which won't happen. You all will be ahead of me, but one day. One day I'll have my own TV show and I'll do cool things. Like Mythbusters. Adam Savage. I fucking love Adam Savage. I had a lady earlier today message me and was like, "What is your favorite book?" and why is it your favorite book? And I was like, Every Tool's a Hammer by Adam Savage. And I had to explain to her why the book is amazing and how it's not just about shopkeep. It's about a bunch of other stuff, just tools to use in life. And she was not entertained. It's a good book. I would highly recommend it. You can get it on Amazon. And you can get an audiobook of it, which works out great. Mine is full of notes because I like writing in my books. I know I'm a heathen, but it's my book. It's my book, gosh darn damn it. Gosh dang it. Oh, this is a cool shot. We were actually putting up... What were we doing? I don't remember if we were putting up gutter or repairing trim work that was underneath of the gutter. But I shot these on my iPhone. These are cool. Whoops. Where were we? Ah. I think I did a little work on this photo already. I guess not. This is a fresh photo. I don't even think it needs much work. I think it has good color. If anything, I might do a little grain. Not that it needs it. I'm just a sucker for ugly photos. So you guys want me to stay on Lightroom for the entire stream? Or you guys want me to switch over to Krita and doodle some stuff that you guys recommend? Or should I save that for like a designated time of stream? Doodle with Legacy Craft. Yeah, that's a good name. Maybe we can do that Sundays. Just kind of chit chat with chat and doodle some recommendations like Cowboy Sharks on wooden horses. Just thoughts. Just thoughts. Awesome thoughts, but thoughts. That's what we do here. We sit, relax, and have thoughts. Different themes for different streams. Well, I like to be interesting. And this is a variety channel, so we do more than just edit photos. Even though I would like to get my business going with commission work for photography. I did shoot a wedding once, and I absolutely loved it. I wasn't the primary photographer. They had two others. One did video, which I guess that crapped out, and the other one took bad photos. So they were like, "You're our last hope." And I shot on film, and they turned out great, except for a couple. I found out that my larger lens is out of focus where it says it's focused. It'll say something's in focus closer to me than it actually is, so some things are out of focus. Those photos turned out great, but we had a falling out, so those photos did not go anywhere. Sadly. I just am sitting on them, and I can't really put them on Instagram to be like, yep, I can do wedding photography, because that would be weird. Excuse me. My legs hurt. Yeah. I think if I have someone ask in person, I could show them, be like, yep, here's what I've done. Here's my portfolio. Yeah. This location was awesome. I would love to go back and shoot film. This was all on my phone. I'm telling you what, this Kodak Portra self-made works wonders for concert photos I took. I made it when I was working on this photo of me and my buddies on our first backpacking trip of the year, and it was overexposed. This one. Yeah, this allowed me to look presentable. That's the original. Yeah, it was very bright. I did not have the appropriate setting on my camera. I think I was like one notch off. It was fun. Which one? Oh, the tower. I was at the towers. Yeah, this one. This is a good. I would actually make this like my wallpaper. Ooh. If you look right up here, this is like black. That's harsh blacks, which is fine. I like it, but I'm always a sucker for the. Whoops. I'm always a sucker for the faded blacks. Film's always really good at catching that, unless it's black and white film. Then I understand. I understand. Oh, I want to go back here. I don't know how to get here. If you're heading from Indianapolis to Terre Haute, there's a spot where if you pull up on a map beforehand and you find it, and there's not a lot of leaves on the trees, you could see the towers from the distance, and they are massive. You can also see it from one of the Walmarts. I think that's a Walmart. One of the earlier spots outside of Terre Haute. There's like a big, I think it's a Walmart. There's some fast food, storage center, that kind of stuff. Dollar General or Dollar Tree. In one spot, the parking lot, you can actually see the towers a couple miles away. Such a great view. I'm really happy with just how this looks right here. If anything, I might tweak this just a little. Yeah. Did we already add grain to this? Yeah, there's some grain on it. That's pretty. I want to go back. I need to get a new pump for my air cannon. Not that I would ever go back, police officers listening to my... It's just a prank, man. It's just a prank. "100 people like your comment. It's the biscuit." I don't want to be famous for a biscuit comment. I don't want to be famous. Now what I do want to do... Oh, I gotta cough again. I don't know what that sounds like when I turn the volume on and off. The mic thing. What I would love to do is teach. I think it'd be really cool to teach younger generations the importance of making. Whether they're even younger generations or older generations. I think the importance of being creative and being a maker is awesome. I have gotten hundreds of likes on a TikTok video reassuring a mom that she did not scar her child for life. LOL. Social media is wild. Hashtag normalize scarring children. If you don't scar them, they will come up with weird reasons on how you scarred them. Hot take with Legacy Craft. Just kidding. I don't think my mom scarred me. I think my dad did. My grandma did, physically. I have a a cigarette burn on the back of my left hand, right above where my wrist attaches, kind of between the pointer and thumb. Yeah, I have a cigar burn. Not cigar, cigarette burn. I thought it was a scar from like a mole from when I was a kid because I had awful moles between my fingers. And when I was older, my mom was like, yep, that is a cigarette burn. When you were like 4. I was like, oh, cool. Cool. Not the same grandma, but a different grandma fed me bleach water when I was an infant. So that's fun. Hashtag don't drink bleach. Don't do it. Yeah. So I grew up, if I drank soda, especially Sprite and really bubbly sodas, it hurts my throat. Like, it's like a burning, bubbling sensation. It hurts a lot. Well, I guess not a lot. I could take it. It's not awful. But it's more than what I would like if I'm drinking a liquid. And I remember I made that comment to my now best friend, and he looked at me, and he was like, it shouldn't hurt when you drink soda. And I was like, yeah, it does. And he's like, no, it doesn't. Like, at all. Like, it's bubbly, but it doesn't hurt. And I sat there, and I made the realization that, oh, I think when I was fed bleach water, I think that's what did it. So, I mean, I don't drink soda now, just in general. I try to drink water and tea, and that's about it, and smoothies. Fruit smoothies. But yeah, if I drink really bubbly stuff, yeah, it tends to hurt. It's uncomfortable. Well, one of my grandmas is keeping their distance. She is in the ground. So, yes. She would smoke. God. So, I am white Caucasian. I'm a white dude. I am like pasty white. Actually, I'm whiter than my Doodle Bob. He's more pink than me, but I'm white. She's the same kind of, she was the same appearance, but she smoked so much, she turned into a raisin. Her skin got like as dark as this tower. Her voice wasn't awful. Like, you could tell she smoked, but she turned into a raisin and got dark. Actually, she was like between the tan and like this water rust burn. Yeah, she smoked a lot, and I think it got her in the end with blood clots. And then the other grandma, the one that fed me bleach water, and she made me eat a cattail. Not even the stem that you're supposed to eat, that's like fine to eat, or the premature tail part, like a fully bloomed tail. Put it in the microwave, made me eat it. All the fluff blew up in my mouth. It was awful. I haven't talked to her in years. I am not her favorite grandchild. Her favorite grandchild is, he might be on drugs. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't do any of that stuff. I think her mental health isn't the best. Like, I think she's slowly declining. She's at that age. So I think I'll probably go see her soon. Well, yeah, my throat's, it's healed, but it's still scarred. Like, it's fine. I eat food. It's not like I'm disabled. It's just really bubbly stuff like that. It does tend to feel a bit uncomfortable, which I thought was normal. I guess not. I was wrong. I've been sitting on this photo for like 10 minutes and have done absolutely nothing. Because I cannot multitask. Like, I'm letting most of my presets do most of the work. I'll get there. I'm learning. I'm just seeing what I like. I think I scared off some of the viewers. Would not be the first. I have lived an exciting life, and on multiple occasions, when I talk about it, I scare people off, and then they get upset. and they make it personal. And I'm like, it's not personal. I thought it was a lovely childhood. I would be wrong. I'm not great with social cues, which is why I hope this kicks off, because one, I will get better at being social. I am a extroverted introvert. And two, maybe people will like some of my stories and relate to them. But hey, out of all of my brothers, Shoopaloop 2... Hold on, I gotta cough again. Where's my mic? Shoopaloop 2 is the nicest, and he's the only one that has not attempted to murder me. Shout out to that guy. Hell yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Did I mean to click on that? I don't think I meant to click on that. I don't remember which one I had selected before that I liked a lot. I'll find it eventually. Story time with Legacy Craft. Secret time. Maybe I did just like this one on accident. I have the memory of a goldfish, so I will tend to do things multiple times. I did not mean to click you. I kind of like... I think I like this one more. The peanut butter is making me cough. So how's things going? How'd your rice turn out, Becca? I need to drink water. Maybe that's why my throat's all itchy. Not from the soda. It's from eating peanut butter. Let me pull up my PNG tuber for, I guess, comedy. Cheers. I right-clicked. Whoops. That's good stuff. I need to figure out what I want to eat for dinner. I don't know if I should eat before the next stream or just grab a snack. He tends to stream till like 12:30. We got a little bit of time left. Maybe 50 minutes, 45 minutes. Well, I'm going to leave this one here because I think this needs more. I need to think about this more. Just this photo. I like it, but I like this composition a lot. I like the subject, so I really want this one to turn out really good. Yeah, so this one's shorter. This one's on a hill, plus it's not as tall. That's the one that I shot a potato over. I have a video of it. I don't know if I could show that. It's on my phone. Yeah, I really want to go to the top. One time when we were out here, a drone flew up, like over, and was watching us, and we got scared and ran. We thought it was the cops. Oh, there's my cat. This is one of them. This is Mordecai. This was at my old place when I was in college. Yeah, he's cute. He, I think, is turning 6 soon. I love him. I don't think I have a photo of Simon on here. Oh, here's the tall tower. Yeah. I think I'm pretty content on these photos for now on this side. I'm getting kind of bored on those. I'm still going to save those concert ones. I think the next time I do photo editing, I will see if I could tag her, because she is on Twitch. And I think my posts that say, oh, I'm going to go live soon, editing, blah, 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 I might see if I could tag her. I don't know if that would get her attention or not. Not that I need her attention. I just thought, oh, maybe she'll like these photos. These aren't edited. These are like, this is film. This was out in Arizona. Let's find a good photo to work on. And I'm getting kind of tired. I think I might call it here, just so I can go eat some dinner and kind of relax before I have to get back on and stream for another few hours on Project Zomboid. I will show you which photo was it? These are the photos from her concert. Oops. I think I've done a little bit on these. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I did a little bit of work on this one, and this one is just surreal to me. I love it. This is the original. These were shot on my phone. I had both of my film cameras there. I just didn't want to take them out because I didn't want to risk dropping it and then being smashed by people stomping on the ground. But yeah, this is just with one of my presets. I haven't like masked or anything. This is just perfect. So yeah, I'll save these for later. And then this was Francis Forever. That's the original. That's after my my dark Kodak preset I made. I could probably rate out. How do I do that? Do I go on Twitch? I think I go on Twitch. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's rate out. I'll call it at 8:15. I think that would be a good period stream. Plus, we had a lot of interactions with new people, which excites me. I like new people. I like being able to reach a larger group of individuals. And I think the more people that come and go will allow us to grow as a channel. Kind of hone in on our vibe and what we're into. And yeah, I'll definitely get the hang of having a community. Do you want to rate out? Yes. Pala Blue Wave without the quotes. That's another photographer if you want. Or if you have any other person to rate, that's cool too. Do we want to do another photographer? Probably. If you're all here watching, that's probably what you're into. So let's go creative. Is that individual part of the Discord group? Is this like a small knit community? Or is it just someone that you know? My channel, my rules. Well, I am not 250 people, so I do not have much say on what happens. Let's type photo editor. I like when I type photo editor, one of the first people looks like they're excuse me, they're playing League. Well then, I guess I will do that and help them out since you guys helped me out. Let me just scroll up so I could see that name again. And it should be right on time for 8:15 / raid. Is it one word? Now there's a big thing. Start a goal. I don't want to start a goal. I want to raid. Yes, missing parameters. Alright, well, I'll just type that whole thing in. Before it was like, oh, you typed it? Yes, but here is where you need to put the name. Palib. Or Pale Blue. Whoops. As you can tell, I am not great with names or English. Pale Blue Wave. Without the quotes. Did we do it? 3 viewers are ready to yes. Have a lovely night, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I might be streaming tomorrow. Who knows? I think tomorrow I might be doing doodle stuff. I think that would be cool. I think Sundays would be interesting to do doodling with Legacy Craft. I will interact with you guys and kind of doodle suggestions if I don't have anything specifically planned or any line of work that I need to do. Yeah, I think that'll be it. We streamed for 3 hours and 23.5 minutes. It was a lovely 3.5 hours. I can't wait to do it again and see all you guys next time. Have a great night and let Pale Blue Wave know that they're doing a great job. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.